Hello, and welcome to Hello. My name's Sam. This is my friend Ignatius.
What up?
We got two guests here. Do you want to introduce yourselves?
Go ahead.
I'm Billie-Rae.
Hi, my name's Prado.
Aww.
So, very endearing. That was very sweet.
So we make music here. What kind of music do you make? Would you describe your style as anything more specific than just like pop or R&B? Like, how would you describe your music?
Shoot, go ahead. Shoot.
I would describe my sound as like, pop with like a weird twist. I come in the studio and I'm like, let's make it weird, Like
Yeah,
that's how I
absolutely.
describe my sound.
All right.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I make brat style music.
Hey.
I make brat style music for bad bitches.
Hey.
That's what I describe my music.
That's funny. When I was prepping for this today, I thought you were gonna bring up Brat Stalls. That's like that's the vibe. That's the wave right now.
True,
I know
yeah.
it's Brat Stall music. You gotta watch for that. That's the next wave.
Was it
100%.
the wave? No, I just think there's like bad bitches out there that need an outlet.
Yeah,
True.
100%.
Give it to him.
Totally.
The
Yeah.
outlet. There's
Yeah.
bad bitches out there.
And is that like how you describe your style? Like how do you present yourself, like non-musically? You know what I mean?
Not very well today. Not very well today.
okay.
It's not like quite delivered today, but I feel like people that are, I don't know, I feel like people just need to be more like creative and like art, like just let the art like be like what you are, and like
Yeah.
really let yourself like build that around you,
Yeah.
and then you can have like such a beautiful like entrance and that shit,
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure. Last time I saw you play, you had like the glitter teardrop.
That was
Oh yeah,
happening.
glitter
Like,
teardrop. Oh shit, yeah, I
fishnets
forgot.
and
All there.
shit.
I didn't even wear pants.
I know, that was good. That was
My
good.
mom was so pissed. She was
Yeah.
like, "Why aren't you wearing pants?" Like, and my brother was
What do
like,
you do?
It was a
even
look. It was a
worse.
look. Like you had like the crinoline or whatever.
Yeah, no, I had pants.
That was cool.
I had pants.
It counted.
Yeah, it was like technically
Pants.
around my waist. Like, come on. But it was like a lot of fun, and just like doing that every time and trying to. I was wearing a wig too. Fuck, I was sweating, bro.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, it was a time, and my lips were coming off. It was just like, it's like when you start out the night just like super well, and then just like it turns like
The
more,
before and after shot.
yeah, like the more like
way
you know
different.
this shit, the more drunk you
Yeah.
get. Just like you look at your lipstick and you're like,
hey. I'm like,
You're
oh
like,
my god, this shit is all over my teeth.
you're like,
I look like
this is
a
great.
fucking crazy person right now. Hell yeah. So, you're both women in the scene in Vancouver.
For sure.
You know,
Shocker.
true.
alert.
Shocker. Just so
Oh,
y'all
no.
know. Just so y'all know. I don't know. I just wanted to maybe get like your guys' perspective on your experience, whether like positive or negative, what it's like to be a woman in the
Are we
scene
being like
in
real here?
Vancouver.
Are we being, like,
Yeah,
real
please,
here?
like, please be like very real, like
It's
as
like-
real.
As a creative, especially as like a woman in the industry, I think your sexuality comes first before anything. I think
Yeah.
like a lot of men that want to work with you first like chalk you up to like, well, can I hook up with her? You know,
Aesthetically, yeah.
I found that a couple of times, and it's like, man, like I'm here to do my job. Like this is kind of what I want to do. I'm trying to like create and like make music, and I don't really want to like deal with like
Men.
men belittling me because I won't like
Yeah.
hang out with them or kiss them or all that shit. It's fucking weird. It's just like I find that that's a huge thing. Is like women, especially in the industry, like your sexuality comes before it. People take them seriously as an artist. Yeah, I don't know.
How do you combat that when that's presented to you?
You just gotta like have your allies. I think like men in the industry that are your allies, and that like they know what's up, and they they'll say to their friends like, yo, you shouldn't, like, if I come out of a studio session and you're talking to your buddy and they're like she's so cute or whatever they would say, because it's happened to me like 2 weeks ago, and for my friend to say like, yo, she's here in like a work capacity, like he's not, like I'm not gonna come sexualize you,
Yeah.
So I think allies are super important, especially being a male in the industry. Like, it's super important to let your friends know, like, don't put her on like that, I don't know.
Truth. Big fact. I'm an ally. You say that shit, I'll bust your head. So.
That's all
Yeah.
around.
Hey, hey, hey.
No, I think that I dealt with a lot of that stuff when I first started out, but also, like, I hid behind, like, a screen, so I was like, I'm not trying to, like, fuck around with anybody. And, like, I really just kind of, like, make it known that, like, even if I get the fucking vibe, I'm,
For
like,
sure.
gonna fucking
Yeah, let me
exit.
know.
Because at the end of the day, like, nigga, this is an exchange, motherfucker. Like, I'm not here to fucking do no shit with you. I'm not here to be with you. If that was the case, it would have done happen. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
for real.
if, like, literally, I've had people bring their girlfriends to sessions just, like, to sit there and, like, see what's happening, because, like, I'm texting their boyfriend, but I'm like,
Oh my god.
bitch, if I want it would have happened already. It would have been too late, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you came to this for no shit. But, like, at the same time, like, being a woman in the scene, you have to be really, like, hard about your shit and be,
Totally.
like, super in it, because so many people, like, try to tokenize that shit all the time.
Yeah.
Like, the only reason why I'm on, like, I can get what I want on most bills are, like, oh, she's a woman and she does this, so we have to, like, comply to what she... And I'm like, yeah, bitch, exactly.
Yeah.
Because you're
Yeah, you do.
tokenizing me, you're making money off of me. Like,
Yeah.
I have to
Yeah.
try to tokenize myself so that I can, like, make money. And as, like, a POC, too, it's like, oh, they want... Of course they want... If it's a whole fucking rap show with these white, like, dudes... They want at least someone who can say nigga on stage.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's
Exactly.
just so whack. So, but that's everywhere you go. Like, it's kind of a bargain of the the business.
Yeah.
You kind of just have
Yeah.
to have that, like, mindset where you're, like, kind of...
For sure.
You're okay to let shit go. Like, okay to let... Not, like, the shit people do, but let opportunities go. Because you know that it's, like... You set the standard of how they treat you.
Totally. So
Basically,
far.
you know? Like, that's the standard that you're gonna pull.
And
Yeah.
I think, like, especially as a woman in the industry, like, you have to make, like, double the amount of noise that other people are making.
For sure.
You know, especially, like if you don't get taken seriously, it's like, why do I have to come to the table with, like, double, you know, for you to look at me in the same capacity as someone who's, you know.
Yeah, like, you have to kill it every time.
Yeah,
And you're just
exactly.
like, why do I have to kill it every time? But then, like, people can just show up and do it. You're just like, okay. But that's
Yeah.
what will set you... Like, it teaches you to do it automatically. So, you, like,
For real.
it's better kind of that way in the end. Like, I think about, like, super strong women in the industry. And I think, like, they never got anywhere doing the same shit men did.
No.
Totally.
Like,
yeah.
at all.
Yeah,
So,
like trial and error
it's... Yeah,
sort of
it's, like,
thing,
a good... It's a good training, like, boot camp. But at the same time, you're still, like... you're still, like... That's how I feel. I'm like,
Nah.
fuck.
Nah.
Yeah, literally, that's it.
Yeah.
Now that this is funny, this isn't even written, but just like on that topic, because you know, visibility is kind of like, you know, trendy now in a way that a lot of people will look for like that one woman to put on a card or that one person of color to put on a card. But that's really more so that they seem as a business,
Seem
like
diverse from
Right.
like that
business
they're
standpoint, yeah.
you know, trying to represent instead of like actually just like being objective when they put
Bullshit.
together
Yeah, and it
cards
also
and
helps
shit like
when
that.
the bitch makes money too. Like,
Yeah.
you know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why they do that shit. all
So
the time.
what's your
Yeah.
perspective on that? Like, is visibility, or do you see straight through someone that's just like trying to have one person there to represent? Like, is that still good, even when it's clearly kind of so that they seem like woke and with it and that
I
sort
think
of thing?
that the way you treat the situation matters so much. So, like, I wouldn't... Like, if I'm gonna be the one woman on the lineup, first of all, I'm getting paid the most.
Yeah.
Like,
For real,
Word.
yeah.
regardless.
Hey.
And then, second of all, I know I bring people, so
Mm-hmm.
there's no, like, question about it. It's kind of like, they know, I know, like, I'm not the type of bitch to play around, and, like, at all. And I get paid before anything. Like, I'm not trying to do some shit for free.
No.
If I know that someone's gonna be benefiting off of my, like, marketing, like, fuck, what the fuck is exposure?
Yeah.
Like, here.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
anything I want, you're,
Yeah.
like, 5, like, exposure is good.
Can't pay for shit.
Yeah, but also, like, I see so many people with, like, complex articles or something, and it's like, either I click that shit, nigga, no. I never listen to, it's like a this much. If Complex ever writes about me, that shit better be a fucking page long, because I'm not fucking doing no shit
Okay.
that's, like, for what? Like, that's just not
No,
gonna
I
be a
feel
good
you.
situation in the end, because you're just not gonna, like, you don't feel the worth out of that. There's no, like, there's the headline of the page, but there's no, like, content on
Right.
it. There's nothing, like, there's no substance for real.
Yeah, so visibility isn't shit unless you're actually trying to lift me up, put money in my pocket.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
what the fuck is
Yeah.
the visibility? Like, there's so many women that, like, I know that are, like, so much bigger than me, and they're like, broke. they're like 20K followers and broke. Like, what the fuck? Because all that visibility didn't do shit. Like, all that visibility, like, didn't fucking pay the bills at all. And, like, on a business standpoint, you just can't. Like, it's not like people be, like, money hungry, but, like, artists need to survive.
Yeah, like, secure the bag first.
Yeah, and not even securing the bag, but, like, make sure, like, even if you're gonna do something, you, like, weigh out your options. Because I still do shows that, like, aren't the best paying, like, shows ever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's because I want to do that show. Like, that's what I wanted to do in that moment, and I booked it, and that's what it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not so, like, black and white. There's, like, a total gray area of that shit.
Yeah.
And everything. I'm, like, such a Debbie. I'm like, no, this is
that's funny, because
this is me, like, bitching the whole time, just, like...
That's funny, because that's a segue to another kind of opportunity to complain, but it's in a good way. Like, we all live in Vancouver, and it's a pretty oppressive place. It's expensive to live here.
Yeah.
It's rainy as shit. It's gray. It's weird
I like the
socially.
rain.
I like it too. You gotta learn to love it, but it's almost like Stockholm syndrome. It's like, yeah, I love the rain all day, every day for 7 months.
I love it.
So like, how do you kind of cope with Vancouver? How do you keep your life happy and stable, and like how do you kind of like keep your balance here? Because it's a tough city.
Well, y'all know I have a cop-out answer. I'm in LA, like...
Yeah, you run away to California.
When I can be, I'll be in LA. Like, I love that city. But when I'm here, it's, like, so easy to just get swept up and not being productive, because you look outside and it's just, like, you know. And, you know, I think, like, my best advice on those days, what I do is, like, I'll just stay home.
Yeah, like...
I'll just stay home and, like, take care of myself first and foremost.
What are your self-care mechanisms?
Right. So on days like that, I'll write music. Like, that's something for me, like, you know, it's like a expressive thing. And self-care is, like, taking a long shower, writing music, you know. I like to close my blinds a lot. I hate looking outside and seeing it as a little messy and gross. And, I mean, like, FaceTime a friend.
Okay, word.
Sure,
FaceTime.
FaceTime, that's great. Because you don't have to leave your apartment, you know, you can just... They're there.
Yeah.
So it's tight. That's what I do.
How do you stay up?
I, like, never leave my house. So that's already default on my list. But it's, like, I just will clean everything in my life. And just, like, clean everything. Try my best to, like, take care of myself. And then, like, just spend time with, like, people that I fuck with. Like, just really, like, be around my sister all the time, and, like, we're such, like, little conspiracy motherfuckers. Like, we'll just sit there and, like, plot, like, everything. And, like, plan world domination kind of, like, status, because we just want to, like, Vancouver is an important part of my life, but it's also, like, I'm the type of person that doesn't look at, like, life as, like, a dome. I kind of, like... Okay. I'm, like, the type of person that's, like, if I wanted a fucking plane ticket, I'd go in debt right now and I'd buy one. Like, I don't get, like, you know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah.
Like, it's kind of, like, the world's at your, like, oyster type deal. So, like, if I wanted to go to, like, LA, I wanted to go somewhere, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I want to go, and that's it. Word. And that's what's gonna happen, because, like, you look at, like, I don't look at the world as, like, a... Like, I see it, I'm like, oh, we can do that.
You can't be confined.
Like, life is attainable. You can't tell yourself otherwise.
Exactly, when
like,
you box yourself in when you tell yourself
like, if you tell yourself that, that's how you, like, create, like, a whole bunch of just, like, depressive mindsets that you have to, like, readjust yourself to. Yeah.
And, like, your relationship with your sister, like, an inspiring conversation or a moment where you've, like, kind of build a plan, or you see eye to eye with someone, that'll fix a day up for me.
Yeah, because she gives so much, like, inspiration. Like, the way she talks, like, we hype each other on, like, our shit. So, like, that's probably the only, like, our fucking inflated ass ego. So just like, that's the only thing that pushes the boat. Yeah, it's like back and forth. It's like literally, it's like, oh yeah, you gonna get paid for that shit. You gonna get that money. You gonna flip that money. You gonna sell this. Like, literally, it's like we'll do that shit all the time, and like kind of just like looking up more than looking down. Because like when you grow up in like kind of like a poor mindset, it like teaches you that like. You have to prepare and, like, look down. Like, keep looking down. Like, put your head down. Keep looking down. But, like, the whole... Like, you should be putting that energy out. Like, that, like, that fucking... Like, in everything you do. You know what I mean? Like, that shit should just be radiating off.
Even just with, like... speaking about that, like, never call yourself poor, because poor is up here.
Yeah, but well, like,
being broke and
yeah,
being poor
no,
are
and at the
totally
same
different
time,
things,
it's like, it's like, yeah, exactly. Like, you could be broke, but like,
But
sometimes it's just the, like, it's like the generational, like, mindset of, like, poor, of, like, poverty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why people, like,
It's
I don't
hard.
know, it's like, you have to break that cycle, and
Yeah.
that's, like, comes with, like, depression, like,
Totally.
being Aboriginal, like, all this shit.
Yeah.
Like, that isn't one, you kind of have
You're
to,
like,
like,
fuck.
yeah, you're like,
What's the
here's-
point?
Yeah,
Like,
you're like,
I'm-
look at
I'm
this
hooked,
shit.
like-
But, like,
Yeah.
looking up is the most important thing, and just,
Yeah.
like, the energy that you bring to a space should
Yeah.
be reflective of the energy you want back.
Yeah.
So,
That's good.
Yeah.
If anyone's wondering about me, I like to take baths.
I like
So,
to take
I take a
baths.
lot of baths. I take like 5 baths a week, and I also hang out with my sister. I feel like being with your family is really good. Is she
Yeah.
younger than you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's like,
it's good to
she's
get like a
17.
younger like. So is my
Yeah.
sister. She always gives
So
me
is
like
my
a little like fresh perspective.
She's
She's like
This is why
it's
you're
not
salty.
that bad.
This
Yeah,
is
right.
why you're salty. I
Yeah,
get it now.
you know, like she's like
100%.
she's like it's not that bad. I'm like true. Also, you have nothing but dispensable income. You live in
Yeah.
malls. You know shit like, but also
at the
I fuck
same
with
time,
you
like, do you ever be out to dinner and your sister's just like, just got paid her like $800 check, and then she's like, I got this, and you're like,
yes.
you're like, you are 17.
Yes, you do.
like,
Like it's on her. Another beer from
yeah,
you, please. It's
For
on
me,
her.
Please, he's underage.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess getting back to like how you guys personally deal with stuff. What about haters? How do you guys deal with haters?
Oh, haters
embrace
is your,
them.
yeah, embrace them. Embrace
Embrace,
them, right?
embrace.
You know?
Big ol' hug, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks
Yeah.
so much. But
I love.
you look at my page more than my fans. Like, that's it. You
Yeah.
just gotta, like,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I'm like, fuck haters. But
Yeah.
it's just, it's our relationship.
Don't. It's
No,
the
we
same,
love haters.
same sort
We
of
love
thing.
haters.
Yeah.
I feel like you earn them.
Like, not
Yeah.
giving your energy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like with Van.
But also, isn't it funny?
It
Like,
is.
I just,
Oh, it's
I,
super funny.
I love when someone sends me, like, ew, fat bitch, die. Like, I'm like, oh, yes. I'm like, fuck.
You care.
I'm like, oh my god. I feel like Paris Hilton when I get haters.
I love it.
Well, look at you go.
Yeah.
for you, man. Like,
you fucking do that dance.
Yeah.
You do that dance on my page.
I'm listening, Sam. What do you want to
Sorry,
say?
go
Well,
ahead.
no, like here's like how do you like not how do you get them, like tell me, give me advice on how to get them. More like how do you gain your haters? Why do you think that people get off on hating you specifically? What do you think you've got? Is it
Ooh.
is it success
Are
or
you
I think
visibility?
asking them
people-
like flaws or
I
what?
think
Well, I
people
don't
hate,
know. I don't
like-
know. Why do people? Yeah. Why do you have your haters?
I think people hate what they want to be.
Ooh.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
no, I don't. No,
They
I don't know.
hate
I
it.
don't know. I think that's valid. You
People-
shouldn't take that back.
They hate us because they
Ain't
hate
us. Exactly.
They hate
That's the one. They hate us because they ain't us. Y'all.
They peanut butter and jelly. I think like if someone's hating on you, it's just like they want to be you, low key. Like they want to,
They
they
mad.
they mad that you're doing what they're not. I think.
No,
No.
I feel that 100%, 1,000,000%.
Not saying anyone wants to be me,
Mm.
but I want to be me. That'd be nice, but not them.
Yeah, you're just
But
out
not
here
you.
being you. Some people are uncomfortable with that for some reason. No, I get that. I get that.
Yeah, they just hating. That's it. Like, plain and simple. People
You think
just
someone's
hate.
born a hater? You don't.
Like-
Do you earn it by being the person that's hated, or are haters born haters?
Bro, sometimes people just be bored. Like, sometimes I'll just be hating.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay. That's life.
Next.
Yeah, like, that's life, bro. That's what it is.
Okay, word. So fuck y'all. Don't be in our YouTube
Fuck
comments.
haters.
We
Right?
don't need
Hey,
it.
leave a hate comment in the YouTube.
You know what?
thread.
Actually,
Yeah, like
please
and
do.
subscribe and hate.
Everyone
comment.
hit that
Hey.
dislike button real quick.
If I don't see
numbers
fat
and
bitch
numbers.
one
We don't-
time, I better see fat bitch at least 3 times.
Yeah, or there's
Oh
a
my
whole
God.
episodes of failures.
You know what? Like
Wash.
low key,
This is a wash.
low key, I like procure hate to myself, like from things that I shouldn't even be hating on. Like Tyler, like there's a tweet, like 2 weeks ago, Tyler the Creator tweeted. He was like, "Looking for a bitch who can sing, not that airy bullshit." And I felt so
you're like-
targeted. I sing
Right.
airy bullshit, and I think about that tweet constantly, and I'm like, he's a hater. He's a hater, but he's not. It's just it's in my head. I'm like,
Okay.
But I'm ethereal. Fuck.
I just
Tyler
make
doesn't like
weird
me?
pop.
Okay, but, like, tell Tyler to get a new fucking synth.
Hey.
Oh
for real,
shit!
totally though, totally.
Let's edit in
Get a
an
new
air horn
fucking-
there. Like
Yeah,
air
no
horns and
doubt.
explosions.
That's gonna be-
synth. Like, I'm sick and tired
Get a
of
new
the
synth.
same
That's on you.
fucking synth for fucking how many albums.
Yo, it's
Shit.
true.
That's
I love
awesome.
you, Tyler,
If
but
you're
I
watching
can't.
this-
I can't debate that. Please,
Yeah,
please
like, what
switch
the
it
fuck?
up once.
Is anybody, like, not... Yeah.
I understand you think you're Miles Davis, but
Hey.
that logic synth. So let's give
So casual with
Yeah.
that shit.
This is just a Tyler the
More-
Creator
more
hate video.
tea.
Yeah, exactly.
more tea here. No, I'm just trying to figure out how to segue. So we obviously got to supply the haters more
Yeah.
shit, more content
For
to
real.
fucking rag on.
For real.
Where's this fucking tape at? Where's the tape at, Prado? Can we get any details? A date, features, producers, working titles, a song name, a lyric,
Do that.
anything. What's going on with this tape? We need it.
I'm your number one fan, so I need to know.
No comment. I'm joking. I'm
Nice.
joking.
One
no,
comment.
I think
I fuck with that.
it's you know what it's gonna be about. I think I've done enough like live and promoted
Yeah.
for you to
Yeah.
get the idea.
Yeah.
But I just the one word I'll use is it's gonna be severe. That's it.
Oh, okay.
So that's
That's severe.
It's
You
gonna
know
be
me,
pain
bitch.
and fucking destruction, bitch.
Hey.
That's it. That's all of it. And Paris Hilton.
Yeah.
Endorsed by Paris Hilton. That's literally like
Oh my
it's
God.
just gonna be
That's so
And-
funny.
and that's it.
And like,
I can't even say like names.
Yeah.
But it's like really special to me because it's the only thing I've ever like really put like everything into. I think I would like
Word.
Child.
everything I ever fucking wanted is like in this tape. And I wouldn't throw it away for the fucking world. Like I wouldn't even talk about it because that shit is
Okay.
like
That's so
my
scary.
that shit's my child. Like
so you're not just gonna put that out and be like, okay, it's done. I give up
no
on
anything
it.
that bro no what the fuck like
Because a lot of people will say it's only done when you fucking quit. You know, it's
No,
just like I've
'cause-
worked on this enough. You'll keep it till it's done.
yeah, because once you like you should have the mindset where like releases are so like how are you gonna think yourself as big like how is anybody else gonna think of you as big if you don't think of yourself like that?
Totally.
Like if you like I hold my shit to like a sacred standard now. I think before
Hair flip.
yeah, like, standard now. I think I never did before like with like line and stuff like that. It was honestly just me in my bedroom by myself. And then over the past year I've like grown so much.
Like, yeah.
So I'm like and I've got so much like in the bag. Like I literally didn't even like
Clout.
like no not even clout. It's like yeah, there's like clout, but like it's also just I believe in like people. Like I believe in fans, I believe in people, like I believe in the power of like people in general. Like you don't see fucking magazines writing about me all the time, but like I just want like the people that listen to me to know that it's gonna be like fire for them and they can relate to it and that's what they're gonna look to like fall back and that's gonna be like that's gonna be in their head like you know what I mean like I want it to be such an extravagant like event that I'm just not even like gonna I have to like dull dull it down for now because it's gotta be exciting. I want you guys to be excited about it.
Give the girl time.
Yeah.
Give her time.
Hey.
It's happening.
Hey.
Not even time. I don't need time. I got time. I got time, bitch. I got time. That was like, I got time.
Yo, I love it. And you are putting something out soon.
Yeah, I have a single that I've been working on for the past couple of months coming out on
The
April
27th.
Hey.
and it's called Bye Bye Cali. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. It should be good.
What's your relationship with California like? You keep running off
Oh
there?
my god, California is like city of love and heartbreak, and also just like sun and dolphins and fun.
Like,
Where you at?
Yeah.
You know, like glitter and sparkles, and but people who just want to like use you and abuse you, and it's just, like you gotta. It's a fine line, you know. Yeah, that's LA.
And porn.
And porn.
And crack, too, so.
Porn and crack.
Yeah. I mean, I go for the tacos personally, but whatever.
No, I go for porn.
Yeah, that's.
So yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
whatever your flavor.
Don't lie.
LA's
Don't
got
lie.
you.
LA's got you. Really good food in LA, though.
I like how you
Tacos.
like LA the same way you talk about LA is the same way I talk about Vegas. Like I'm
Hey,
a
I'm going to
Vegas
Vegas
baby.
soon.
Like I fucking love getting turned in Vegas. That is Like, that's where I'll die.
Yeah.
I already know. I'm like, I'm gonna die in Vegas. I'm
I can see that.
ready to
I
go
can see that.
like Tupac. I just want to be like like Tupac. I just want.
You
I
get shot
love
up.
Vegas. No, like I just
No.
want to be there. No, I just want to be there and like
Yeah.
like I fucking. Have you ever been to Bonnie Ranch Springs? Anybody?
No.
Okay, if you're
I'm
going
down to Vegas with Polo soon.
Really? When?
Yeah, we're gonna drive down.
You're so
Shout out
right, you're
Polo
like,
Brian.
"Bitch,
coming!
Technically,
coming.
we've already gone.
Because it's the month of April.
It's April right now.
They already
April
came
showers
back.
bring yes.
How was
There's
it?
like Bonnie Ranch Springs. Try to go there if you have a car. Go there. It's like
Yeah.
it's like a place where it was on Ghost Hunters. First of all,
Okay.
dope
Oh,
as fuck.
sick.
It was on
Oh,
Ghost
tight.
Hunters. 2, it's like an old like ranch town, and it's like they have like a fake lynching. Okay, I know, I know,
Whoa.
I know.
What the fuck?
I know.
That
Don't
took
judge
a
them.
turn.
Don't judge them
You're
too quick,
recommending
bro.
it.
Don't judge them too quick, bro.
Yeah.
They like donate money to the
Hey,
things.
you're a white guy. I got a fun event. Yeah, you're into this kind of shit, aren't you, bro? I'm like, no.
Basically, no, but it was good. Last time I went there, they
Yeah.
made my dad the judge, and then we had to hang this like random white guy. It was funny.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
Okay, cool.
but it was funny.
Nice. Okay.
And then there's like a farm, and all the animals live together without cages and shit. Like
In
in
harmony.
harmony, like they don't eat each other. Like
Mm-hmm.
they literally, there's like chicks and like there's a fucking lynx, like a lynx. Yeah, and there's like donkeys and like goats, and they're
Crazy.
all this together, and they all like
Doing their
run in
thing.
flocks. It's fucking crazy. I was like, how does this? I've never seen anything like that before. Like, what the fuck? So much like they just live together. What the fuck? I was like, this is a fucking Zootopia,
place
nigga. What the
like-
fuck?
That's really like when your dog dies and your parents are like, to the farm. That's where he goes.
That's the actual
Yeah, that's where he
one.
goes.
That's
I
the
was
real
like,
one.
oh my god. I was literally so. That's like the best place I've ever been in my life. Like I bought a fucking cowboy hat when I left. I was like, I love this place. Like, and it was so funny.
It's me.
Yo,
This
and
is
I
me
bought,
now.
I bought,
This is
I
me
bought
now.
like the most gayest one ever. See, the fucking people were judging me so hard because I had heels on. It was such a weird day, and I was like had heels on. And I was like pretending I
booted
was
up.
like yeah, and me and my sister were like pretending we were like fucking like Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie, and we were like walking around with the fucking pink studded cowboy hat. We're like,
yeah.
we're like, oh my god, there's chickens. Like, can we touch the chickens? And everybody was like, what the
Wow.
fuck?
You need
It
to
was
pull
like
together.
such a good time.
You need to pull together a cowboy stage outfit, like pull up
Bitch.
for a
Yeah.
Prado
Oh,
set
you
with
already
the
know.
flannel tied
What do you
and
think
like.
I'm working on, nigga? What the fuck? I love like I want just like when I have money. I want a video when I get money. I want a video that's like of like me and like a fucking like I just want to be a fucking cowgirl, just
True.
Word.
like
True.
riding a fucking wild horse and be like in the fucking desert.
Yo,
like-
chills.
Truth.
All this shit.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm just like went on a
No,
tangent.
it's all
good.
About,
It's all
like,
good.
It's like
cowgirl.
you bring up horses and cowgirls, and
And
there's
then
gonna be the
we're
daydream
gonna
in
get
front of
going.
you.
We're gonna get going. But unfortunately, I think that's all the time that we've got for
That's true.
today. But
Really?
Got all
Yeah.
these questions.
yeah, we're gonna have
I
to
got all
wrap.
the answers.
We're gonna wrap. Gonna have to wrap.
Sad.
So I know, sad. Only 20 minutes for an interview. Sad.
Let me. I'm upset. Single out on the 27th. Mixtape's gonna be amazing. No details.
Don't worry about it. Honestly,
about
don't even worry.
I'm
about
hurt.
No.
Oh, thank you so much. That
It.
made
We got
my
TV.
day.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
See you
Hello.
later.
Hello. Goodbye. Hello. Goodbye. Can you hear me? Hello.
More like-
Billie-Rae. Hello.
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 I gotta sing about
Signing
my
off now.
I love California.